What up? What? What a great start to the show. Wrong damn mic is plugged in. Yeah, we're ready. We're we're ready to go. Don't worry, guys. Welcome everybody. Dana White Contender Series, Week 6. Bow, bow, bow. All right, let's get. All right, let's get ready for this week. Pull up our handy dandy little cheat sheet. Got $5 play locked and loaded. Let's go. Struggling to find a stream? It's just ESPN Plus. Ah, Joe, my man, appreciate it. Try it out for a few days. Let me know what you think. Little in the morning, little in the evening. That's all I do. Little in the morning, little in the evening. All right. So this is week 6. Clear out the BMF winner. Looking at this card, I think there's 2 fights where 2 guys could look really good. I'm gonna set the number at 4.5 at a big plus. I mean, this thing's gonna be plus 160 with the under minus 200. 4.5 at plus money. There's a chance. There's a chance. This Rafael Uchegbu, Cody Chauvin. I don't know why I struggle with Cody's name so much. Cody Chovancic. Cody. We'll just call him Cody. Rafael and Cody. That fight could have 2 contracts, and Max and Lee Sosa could have 2 contracts. This Patty McCory in Su Huang, this could be the one where there's a contract, even though they're not that good, but there's a big finish or something like that. Feels like they like Patty McCory. He was on Ultimate Fighter, and yeah, he just keeps popping up on these UFC shows. So, all right. Where can you bet that under? just made it up. All right, so first fight. There's no value on Cody anymore. I'm kicking myself. I knew he should not have been that big of an underdog. I knew it. I sat there and said it. Now he's damn near even money. So it's going to be an awesome fight. Over 2.5 is very, very juiced. I mean, Cody plus 3.5 is a damn good. Cody plus 3.5 at minus 170 is pretty damn good. McCory and Huang. I just think if McCory can get this to the ground, he submits Huang pretty quick. Tommy Gant and Adam Livingston. Gant's gonna look like a world beater, or he's gonna look like a fraud. I can't get a read on that guy. Eye test, he looks fantastic, but he's fought absolutely horrific competition. Livingston's pretty good. If Gant is a fraud, Livingston will torch him. If Gant's the real deal, Gant's going to hold Livingston against the fence and probably knock him out. I don't mind the under 2.5 on that one. This next one is just an absolute car crash. Muhammad Ali and Iwu Baranowski. Ali's just like so big. He's not super skilled, but man, is he powerful. Baranowski's gonna turn this into. He's gonna make this fight look like what the Asplund fight last week looked like. Like he's gonna make this a violent first round. So, and then Max and Lee Sosa. It's minus 120 speaking to me. I really like Max and Lee. His awkwardness, his skinny ass legs kind of worry me. But man, does he have wicked leg kicks. Man, does he know how to use his jab. Sosa going through personal tragedy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. We'll see if we're feeling frisky by the end of the show. Jim is on vacation in Outer Banks, so it's just me. McCoy and Alley both to win in round one. Plus 480. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, 1 second. Ballsy. All right, 2 minutes away here. If it's your first time joining us, welcome. Here's what we do on Tuesdays. We watch Contender Series fights, and we pay very, very close attention to the video packages and the backstories that we hear from these guys. They will inadvertently drop some incredible nuggets that help us with our bets. Never forget they announced that this guy was a web designer for a finance company. He got knocked out 21 seconds into the fight. The other thing that we do throughout the night is we award the BMF, the baddest motherfucker of the night. Whoever wins the first fight will be the BMF, and then each fight we'll see if they get replaced. He gets replaced. There's no women's fights tonight, so. Larry Douglas took the crown last week. Libas Noyani took it in week 4. Barbosa week 3. Jimenez in week 2. The minus 900 favorite for the year. Susurkayev wins on Tuesday, fights 4 days later in UFC, and I believe he's got another fight. So we'll take a look at memorable moments. Last week, the biggest one was Esplin telling Dana he would suck his toes. And then we make notes of all the contract winners. This is one of the most important things we do each night. That way, when all these guys get to UFC, we've got our notes that we can go back and look at. So, all right. Looks like we're getting ready to start here. Let me pull up the stream. God, Maxim Lee's so long. God, is he so tall and lanky. I do have a taste test tonight. Fairly obscure. I'll admit that. Susurkayev on 322 in November. Yeah. Talk about making the most out of your... Talk about making the most out of your appearance on Contender Series. All right, taste test tonight is... These are... Lee, Andy, curious thoughts on the first fight starting round 2. I agree with the overs in that one. I think this is a very even fight. A finish is going to be tough because both these guys are so even. Cody, bit more power on the feet. Rafael probably a little bit better on the ground. So, yeah, I would have to agree with that. Haven't bet it, but agree with it. All right, the taste test tonight. We have Chef Jeff S'mores Bites, Roughest Teague barbecued some peanuts. This is hot barbecue. BBQ'd some peanuts. Dot's honey mustard pretzels. And Jody's double cheddar popcorn. Gourmet popcorn. Double cheddar. The theme, snacks found right near the checkout of a hardware store. Pretty random. All right. What's up, Luke? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we got Felder and we got Lorisenko. One, two. Yep. So we'll taste in between the fights. Perfect timing. I'm pretty excited for the hot barbecue honey roasted peanuts as well. Over under on contracts. I'm going with 4.5. 4.5 plus 160 to the over, minus 200 on the under. Oh wow, Sosa trains with Topuria. No wonder his striking looks good. I agree that a loser could get a. There's two fights that I think. I could be wrong. I just don't think this guy's good. I mean, Patty McCory's not that good, but God, he just seems light years better. All right, here we go, Gianni. All right. So he likes the over, Javanchek, Chegbu, likes the under in Huang, McCory, An over 2.5 in Gant and Livingston. All right. I don't think we're going to learn anything crazy about these two. Ooh, teammate with Darren Till. There's a lot of in that interview. Holy cauliflower ear, Cody. My God. I lean Cody. Haven't bet it, but just lean Cody. That calf slicer was wicked. If you didn't see that fight was crazy how he got that. Yes, Cody trains with Niagara Top Team. Fight and fish. Said there's nothing to do but fight and fish. You hate to bet against a fisherman? Well, he's more of a fighter than a fisherman. Trust me, if he was a full-time fisherman, we would be locked and loaded against this man. All right. First fight of the night. Got a little watch party here. Evening, Scott. Welcome, welcome. All right. Make sure our feed is live. All right, here we go. First fight of the night, Chebu, Jovanchik. Both guys have pretty decent cardio. Cody definitely has shown he's got 5-round cardio, so don't have to worry about that. I wonder if Cody's going to try and push the pace a little bit more. This was another one where Tapology was dead wrong. They had like, if you looked at Tapology, you would have thought Cody would be way shorter, but he's not. Same size. All right. First fight of the night. There's the shoot from Uchebu. Uchebu trying to get the fight to the ground in the first 15 seconds. Cody's decent on the ground, but I would say Uchebu is going to be a little bit better. Great knee in the clinch from Uchebu. That did some damage. That knee absolutely landed, and Cody is a little bit wobbled. I actually think Uchebu didn't. I think he didn't realize he hurt him and didn't take advantage. I think he could have potentially finished him with a couple more shots. We're 1 minute in. He let Cody off the hook. Cody throws. Wow. Oh, Cody lands a huge shot to the side of the head, jumps in guard. Cody absolutely drilled him to the side of the head. Landed good ground and pound. Got away with an egregious fence grab. An egregious fence grab. I mean, that fence grab was terrible. But they're legal. Let's see what Uchebu does off his back. He likes being on the ground here in these situations. He'll work for an arm bar, triangle. Cody settled pretty good into the guard. Decent elbow to the top of the head from Uchebu. Uchebu's really, look how flexible his legs are. He's going to try and pull those legs up, work something around the neck. Big elbow. So was the elbow, not a fist. There's Uchebu working the choke, working the arm bar. He's got the arm caught. Cody is struggling to stay in the guard. Cody actually improves his position and gets to half guard. Uchebu almost had that submission. So now you got Cody looking to work from the half guard. He's looking to try and trap that right arm of Uchebu. Uchebu's leaning off to the side. Position-wise, Uchebu might be able to sneak out to the side. He's trying. Cody's doing a good job of holding the body position. There's Uchebu trying to get off to the side. Cody's holding him there. No live bets right now. Minute 40 left to go in the first round. Uchebu still just can't quite get out of here. Cody's showing really, really good position and control. Uchebu's great on the ground, but Cody's doing a fantastic job of holding him here. He's not getting a lot of offense done, but good control. Now he settles into the full guard. Coming up on a minute to go in round one. Both guys still dry. There's some good ground and pound from Cody. Good ground and pound. Looks like there's a welt. Oh, there's a big welt forming. Welt forming on Uchebu. Uchebu trying to get up. Cody not letting him get up. Walker, I have to agree. He worked awful hard. I still think Cody cheated and got away with a bad fence grab that got him this position. More good ground and pound. 15 seconds left. Very impressive from Cody to control Uchebu this entire time. Uchebu's very, very good on the ground, but this has been very, very good work from Cody. We'll see how much this damage has affected Uchebu. Let's see if he's tired, beat up. Doesn't look too bad. He actually doesn't look too bad. I thought he had a bunch. I thought he had a lot more damage. I mean, he's got that welt on the left eyebrow, but he actually looks fine. All right, where's this fence grab here? Okay, so Cody catches the leg, stands up. Oh, that's a terrible fence grab. He grabbed the fence and pulled himself up. Come on, Herb. Rab, I think he's fine. I think Uchebu's fine. Oh, Felder, it's okay. You can say it was an egregious fence grab. It was a terrible fence grab. All right, round two here. Uchebu, good kick. Uchebu's fine. Cody lunges in with a right. Good leg kick from Cody. Cody landing a nice overhand right. Uchebu's wearing it well, though. Uchebu goes for the takedown and does not get it. Nice sprawl defense from Cody. Oh, good shot from Uchebu. There's more good work from Uchebu. Does not get the takedown, but there's pretty good moments here. Cody's having to work really hard. What's the live lines on Uchebu? Cody's swinging wild here. I'm not sure if I'm liking this from Cody. Uchebu plus 140. He's got to get a finish or win these next two rounds. Cody looks like the one that slowed down a little bit. Cody might have worked really, really hard on the ground in the first round. Oh, good spinning fist. Just missed. Kind of hit him on the neck. Good exchange. I think Uchebu looks a little bit crisper on the feet right now. Good jabs from Uchebu. Cody misses the kick. Not liking the body language here from Cody. We're at plus 130 on Uchebu. Plus 120. Line's dropping. This round's close. We're coming up on the halfway point. Uchebu gets to the back. Gets to the hips. Mike, you got him at plus 180. I don't mind that. Takes him down. All right, I'm in on Uchebu at plus 120. I'm live betting Uchebu. Good spin from Cody. He's working a leg submission thing. He's not going to get it, though. Uchebu's too flexible. Now he's out of there. Uchebu, minute 50 here to work. Uchebu's moved to the favorite. I agree with the move, and I still wouldn't be. I would be fine at minus 120. Cody's slowing. Minute 37. I don't like this position for Uchebu because Cody could easily reverse this. Hooks are not in. Yeah, that was terrible from Uchebu. He let Cody on top. Live bet's in trouble. Cody showed he can stay on top of him in the first round. We're coming up on a minute. Uchebu may have thrown this round away. Cody's going to win this round because of that freaking reversal, isn't he? Uchebu's going to need a finish. Cody's going to be up 2-0. What's up, Bobby? Welcome. Under 30 seconds, Uchebu just really blew it, man. This could be 1-1. Uchebu going into round 3 with all the momentum instead. Cody's up 1-2 and can cruise to a win if he doesn't get finished. Angel, no. When I did the video today, I accidentally had it on my AirPods. That's why it sounded so terrible. This mic is much better. It's not as good as this one, but when you're doing a live show, it's just so much easier to wear a headset with the mic. All right. It's 2-0 Cody. Uchebu needs a finish. 3 favorite sports to bet. Golf will always be my number 1. UFC, second. I don't know about the third. Oh, Cody drilled Uchebu. Knocks him out. Cody with the knockout win. Cody, big win. Uchebu absolutely blew it twice in this fight. He blew it twice. Credit to Cody. What a win. We said his striking. We said he liked the striking. It was there. All right. Okay. Well, Cody's definitely getting a contract, so we can do our... All right, what are the notes on Cody? All right, Cody, good striking, finishing power, late in the fight. Uh, Great top control, good ground and pound, good scrambles on the ground. What else? Decent on the ground, dominant on top. Yep, got the gas tank solid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Solid cardio. Grabs the fence. I'm gonna put good scrambles. I'm gonna slash reversals. You're right. So Luke, Luke, I tend to agree with you. Like, I actually think he looked better in some other fights of his, but yeah, Felder just said he had an answer for everything, which is Luke, I'm gonna make a note of that. Not dominant in any area, but had an answer for everything. Steal one from Paul Felder. All right. Where'd he hit him? Oh, he hit him right on the ear, the temple. Lost his equilibrium. Hit him with a good left. Okay. First fight, that's got to be a contract. Dana liked him. Uchebo ain't getting no contract. We ain't gonna see him. Let's see. Bang! Right there on the ear. Right on the ear. Who's watch party? McCory and Huang. Okay, we're starting with the hot barbecue roasted peanuts. Again, the theme this evening is snacks you can find in the checkout lane at a hardware store. So we're starting with the Rufus Teague barbecued some peanuts, hot barbecue honey roasted peanuts. However good you pictured those, they're better. Those are absolutely fantastic. That should be $1 trillion company. Everybody should have these in their house. Mother of God, these are good. Holy crap. Wow. Luke, how do we come up with the themes? I don't know. I just randomly come up with them. I don't. There's a hardware store and they have this really good little restaurant, this little cafe inside of it right down the street from me. And I was in there getting something a couple weeks ago and I was like, they sell a lot of food. Oh, and they have incredible Bloody Mary mix. They have this Bloody Mary mix made with crab. It's incredible. So I was like, hard, yeah, hardware stores do have odd snacks. They're very different. So I was like, I'm gonna try. We'll do hard snacks you get at hardware stores. Does Wang have takedown defense? He's fought all Asian strikers. I don't think anyone's even attempted to take him down. Not in the fights I watched. The name Rufus Teague. BBQ'd some peanuts. Hot barbecue, honey roasted peanuts. There's honey and barbecue on it. They are spicy as hell, which you all know I love. Oh, your company gave those out in a goodie basket? That is a damn good company. It's spicy barbecue, but they're honey roasted, so you get the sweet and the hot barbecue. All right, McCory, make this quick and painless. God, God, those are incredible. This is great. McCory asked for this fight. Huang said he was going to be on Contender Series. McCory had his managers reach out and say, I want this fight. Wow. What's the what's McCory by finish? McCory by finish is minus 120. I'm in. McCory by finish. I'm in. When McCory said he watched this guy's fights and said, I want that fight, yeah, McCory by finish, minus 120. Yeah, you don't want to take knockout or sub, just whoa. Look who it is. I get it, Bobby. I get it. I think this Huang guy's pretty terrible. Rab, he is very happy walking out. Like, very, very happy. Yeah, he's only fought these Asian fighters that aren't going to push him to wrestle at all. All right, here we go. All right, fight starts. What the hell? Backing up. All right, Wong. Both guys trading some leg kicks. Slow start. Wow. Oh! Huang jumped in and got popped. McCory starting to pick up the pressure here a little bit. Both guys exchanging leg kicks. McCory brings the kick up high. Huang checking his hair. Good jab to the body from McCory. Come on, McCory. I'm live on my feed, Luke. My ESPN Plus feed. I'm live. Huang reaches in and McCory catches him with a nice little counter. Surprised we haven't seen a takedown here. I guess we're only about 2 minutes in. Leg kick from McCory. McCory keeps landing some pretty decent leg kicks. Coming up on halfway through the round. Huang with an inside kick. Inside leg kick from McCory. Boy, both these guys patient. A couple more leg kicks from McCory. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first round. Drink every time Huang messes with his hair. Front kick from McCory. McCory loving his kicks. Couple to the body. Kick up top. Coming up at minute 20. Huang throws a right, decent right. McCory getting pushed up against the fence, throws a kick, circles out. We're under a minute. All right, Huang throws, misses. McCory lands a couple, but I think Huang landed a pretty decent one. McCory with the counter. 20 seconds. We haven't seen any takedowns or wrestling from McCory. Just a lot of leg kicks, kicks to the body, good counters. There's a good left to the side of the head from McCory. There's a good jab. 10 seconds left. Oh, good counter from McCory. So McCory's landing, but he's trying to bait him in and land that counter check right hook. I mean, he is hitting it, but man, it's not an exciting fight. Sorry, club. All right, more front kicks from McCory. Huang keeps pushing McCory back. I mean, he's ripe for the takedown. Again, Huang jumps in. McCory tries to do the check, counter. Huang pushes McCory up against the fence again. There's a counter as McCory, Huang slips, falls down. Good leg kick. There's a decent leg kick from Huang. Boy, both guys way too patient. Body kick from Huang. McCory throws a body kick and a leg kick in return. Both guys land good. McCory landed one. Huang landed one. McCory up against the fence. Almost lands an elbow, but he gets off against the fence. It's interesting that he's letting Huang control where this goes. A couple more kicks from McCory to the leg. Front kick. Huang again pushing McCory up against the fence. Let's see if Huang does anything. Shoots and he doesn't. McCory gets the clinch, lands a good elbow. A couple knees from both. All right, McCory now with the clinch and the control. Good elbow in the clinch. That landed flush. Halfway through round two. It's a good right. Huang's starting to breathe through his mouth. He's looking like he's getting labored a little bit. Huang lands a good one. McCory fires an even better one right back. Oh, great shot from McCory that landed on the chin. Huang walks through it, but oh, good body kick from McCory. Minute 45. Huang's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. I think he's starting to feel like he's losing and he's taking some shots. Huang has him against the fence. Can't do anything with it. McCory landed more shots than he is. There's a left jab from McCory. Huang's blinking, breathing through his mouth. He's definitely feeling it. There's a good left from McCory. McCory's wearing him down. Good knee to the body from McCory. There's a clinch. Do we get a takedown? Just a good knee to the body from McCory. Huang holding on. We're coming up on a minute. Oh, good spinning elbow. I just missed it, but just missed it. More stabbing kicks from McCory. McCory, you got to get him out of here. You ain't getting a contract with this kind of fight. You already hurt him. 30 seconds left. Like, what is this against? What is this pitter-pat hand fight? Punch somebody. Jeez, both of these guys. There's a big shot from McCory to the side of the head. I mean, McCory's controlling this fight, but you gotta finish to get even hope to get a contract. Huang missed. McCory hit him again, but man, my goodness, God. Maybe he doesn't. I mean, it's bad. It's just all kinds of bad. All right, so live is Patty minus 720. Can we do a couple fights not to go the distance or something? I'll do the alley fight not to go the distance. I'll do that Max and Lee to not go the distance. Throw a bit on that. Bobby, I don't think these guys are getting contracts. We only do write-ups on the guys that get contracts. If McCory doesn't finish him, he's not getting a contract. Huang, I don't even know if Huang has anything left to finish. He's shaking out his arms. He's tentative. Again with the check counter. Both guys kind of coming out a little bit of fire to start this round. Again, Huang pushes McCory up against fence. McCory throws a knee to get him off. Huang pushing forward. McCory playing the counter game. There's a good shot from McCory, but again, it's not even like it's not finishing him. One minute in. There's a good left to the chin, but he's not wobbling Huang. There's no wrestling. There's no attempt at submissions. Huang with a decent jab. Oh, there's a big shot from McCory. That snapped the head back. Give Huang credit. He keeps pushing forward, man. Both guys landed pretty decent there. Huang lands a jab. McCory hits him back. A little combo. What in the hell was that, McCory? Was that like a half-assed takedown? Couldn't figure out if he wanted to punch or takedown. My God. There's a good 1-2 from McCory. Getting close to halfway through this round. You just don't want to be there on Contender Series at a decision, hoping to get a contract when they have to read the scorecards. Not a good look. All right, we're halfway through round 3. Announcers are giving these guys shit for this. They should. What is Huang doing? Huang hesitated again. McCory hit him with a knee to the body. 2 minutes. Decent right from McCory. Huang pushes McCory up against the fence again. Have you heard this before? Oh, Huang busted open McCory. McCory is bleeding, and there's a takedown. And it was easy. Easy takedown. Come on, McCory, finish this guy. Where was this earlier in the fight? You can submit this guy. Huang trying to get up. McCory's got the one leg. McCory's settling in. Okay, Huang's getting up. 1 minute left. Let's see what McCory does here with 50 seconds left. Is he literally just going to hold on for dear life? McCory drops down, trying to get the double leg. Huang fighting it. 35 seconds left. 30 seconds left. McCory illegally grabbing the top of the fence. 20 seconds left. My God, McCory. That's a wicked cut underneath the eye. Wow. That was a fight that went exactly how we thought it was going to go. It was terrible. There's no way Dana's giving that a contract. I mean, it's 30-27 or 29-28 McCory. McCory won the first 2 rounds. It just depends what they want to do. I need some hot barbecue honey roasted peanuts after that one. All right. Okay. First leg of the $5 play, boys. Let's go. Chris, you just missed the most boring fight. Not the most boring fight. It wasn't the most boring fight. But it was a pretty bad fight between McCory and Huang. Everything that we expected. McCory was terrible. Huang was even worse. McCory gets the win. It was awful. It was awful. Okay. Up next, Chris, the taste test theme of the evening is snacks that you get in the checkout lane at a hardware store. And this is one of the better. That's a fantastic snack. That's up there with. It's not up there. It's not up there with Seth's beef jerky. That was next level. It's up there with those chips I got from the. Okay, we're going to double cheddar. Jody's double cheddar, not single cheddar. Double cheddar. Good, but I'm not going back to buy it. I'm going back to buy this. The Rufus Tea Hot Barbecue. I'm going back to buy these. This, tasty, nice change of pace. Glad I got them. Good cheddar flavor. Texture's not there. Okay. So far the BMF winner is Cody Shavanchek. Do I even need to ask if McCory is the BMF? No. What a shit performance, McCory. My God. Nice. By the way, I don't know why this prop isn't on DraftKings. If it was, I would have put it up for clients. Nalissa, Chris, did you look at this one? The Nalissa, it's on FanDuel. Nalissa Smith over 8.5 points. The game starts at 9:30. Starts in like 30 minutes. It's not on all the websites, so I couldn't put it up as official play. This is a rinse and repeat play. She's gone over 11 out of 13 games against this team. She's gone over in 4 straight. She's getting just over 7 shots per game, and her point total is only at 8.5. I would play this every game. So I was curious, Chris, if you looked at that one in WNBA. Okay. Next fight. I cannot wait for this fight. Over 8.5. I already ate dinner. These are the taste test of the evening. All right, Gant versus Livingston. I think Gant is the one I was most curious to see tonight, because if he's as good tonight as he's looked against bad fighters, this guy could be UFC ready right now, and it could be a real problem with his clinch work and how violent he is in the clinch work. Yeah, Melissa Smith over 8.5 points. Yeah, WNBA, Bobby. It's in the Aces and the Seattle Storm game. It's a rinse and repeat. So you play it tonight, even if it loses, you go back and you play it again. You're going to get even better odds. She's been shooting the ball a lot, shooting over 60% in the last few games, hit some free throws. So, yeah, so Gant, what I love about Gant is he'll clinch, he'll wrestle, and he'll like wrestle you up against the fence, and he will finish you in the clinch against the fence. That's why I'm interested to see if he can do it against a really, against a good fighter. If he can look violent in the clinch, kind of like Gustafsson before he fought like a dipshit, like what Gustafsson did to Chaos Williams, that's what Gant has done to guys. Just can't it translate? Livingston's good. And Livingston, if Gant is indeed a fraud, Livingston will absolutely knock him out. Livingston's very good. Yeah, Bobby, I played it, but like I said, I can't give it out to clients because it's not available on a bunch of websites. I only see it on a couple. So if you've got it, yeah, fire away on it. Again, commit to playing it the next few games. Did you hear that? Livingston said that he knows Gant. Apparently they fought or something, and Livingston said he knows what happened. Huge watch party. Huge watch party for Livingston. Yeah, Rab, apparently they do know each other. Yeah, Livingston does want this badly. Yeah, he's no joke, man. He's really good. DC talking for Gant. Uh, it really doesn't mean much, Francisco. It's just you get some really good stories and laughs out of a watch party. Like when the guy has a big watch party and then he just gets his ass kicked, and it's like the most awkward watch party ever. We had the we had the one where they did the watch party and they had a coffee table that was made out of like pizza boxes, and there was like this reptile cage in the middle of it. We just love watch parties. Because you see him at Contender Series, like you don't see him in like the main event at like you're not gonna see Kamzat Chimaev's watch party. All right, here we go. Gant goes for the wrestling in the clinch. We're 10 seconds in. Gant's already working it. Livingston does a nice job reversing. Gant reverses it back. They're both dry. This is where Gant wants to be. Gant trying to pick him up. I wouldn't recommend that. Oh, that is such a bad grab. And Herb is not going to give Gant the. He absolutely prevented the takedown by grabbing it. Herb's not doing anything about it. That is such. This is such garbage. All right, Gant still controlling position. Decent knees, little dirty knees in there. Gant going for the trip. Dude, Herb. Oh, so he took a point. A point deduction. Herb did get it. So he didn't point at the fence grab. He pointed to the judges and said 1 point. On the fly, 1 point deduction. Well done, Herb Deem. Well done. Gant gets the takedown, and now he's on full mount. Oh, good stabbing elbow. This is not where Livingston wants to be. Livingston lost a point. But the bigger problem here is Gant is in big time position here. He's got 3 minutes to work. All right, Livingston gets up. So Livingston just needs a finish. This is going to be a mountain too high to climb with a pointed action. Big elbow from Gant. Big takedown from Gant. He's got a choke. Gant has the choke. There it is. There's the tap. Okay, we got our answer. Gant's the real deal, and Gant is screaming at him. Boy, these guys do know each other. Wow. We didn't know this was a grudge match. All right. Tommy Gant's getting a contract. Craig, you're not impressed with Gant? Really? Man, what more do you need to see? Dude, he basically had 2 takedowns not allowed because of the fence grab. All right. Oh, Tiago, that's a good point. We should have just bet the under about that. Okay. So put in the chat, what do we need to know about Tommy Gant? I think I know a lot because of my write-up. But BMF, is it still Cody or is it Tommy Gant? You want Cody or Tommy Gant? Dude even cheated. Look at him staring at Livingston. I've never seen this before. All right, so we had a couple. So it looks like Tommy Gant's going to Push Cody out of the BMF. That's great. DC told him to go say hi to Dana. So funny. So this is DC's boy. I got to put that Cormier as his coach. All right, Gant is very likable. Gant is very likable. That's a likable guy. I love how he said the dude is. He's like, he was staring at me. Yeah, it's face-offs, man. That's how face-offs work. it's, it's literally called face-offs. All right. All right, here we go. Muhammad Ali Niwo Baranowski. We want violence in this one. We want violence. Okay, next snack that you get in the checkout line at a hardware store. Dots Homestyle Pretzels, the honey mustard. Okay, good packaging. Can't open it. I already know these are going to be good. These are going to be awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do hardware stores have like the best snacks? What is this? The hot barbecue peanuts and the honey mustard pretzel. These are like some of the best snacks I've had. Damn, those are good. My God. Dude, those are just... I didn't think anything would get close to the hot barbecue peanuts, but that is... Again, I'm going to buy those. I'm going to buy those again. Try the cinnamon sugar ones. Don't you threaten me with a good time. So serve the pretzels or honey mustard. They're perfect. They're, they're just perfect. Fucking amazing. These are hot barbecue. They're honey roasted, so you get the sweet and you get the hot barbecue. All right, here we go. Watch a video package of Ollie here. I do have to point out, why did this guy lose so many grappling events? And why was he grappling Mikey Musumeci? Mikey, Mikey Musumeci. Why? They're they're not next to each other in weight. That had to be some like that had to be just some exhibition, right? Mikey weighs like 70 pounds less than that guy. I don't. Yeah, I don't have odds to win by head kick, but I like where you're going with that. Polish Star, okay. Ali is 6'3". Mikey Musumeci is 5'7". Crazy. All right, here we go. This Iwu he's gonna make this a firefight. He's gonna have to. He's not big enough to last 3 rounds against this behemoth. He's gonna go over and try and nuke this guy. And he can. He's got the power. Look at the ears on that guy. Dude, this guy's a beast. Good lord. Barely fits in his shirt. God, this guy's a monster. Look at him. Jesus. All right, here we go. Look for violence. All right. Buckle up, boys and girls. Don't blink. Ali already throwing the front kick up the gut. Oh, leg kick. Big leg kick. Took Iwu down. Oh, there it is! There it is! That's that's why you take the under. Let's go, Bartowski. This dude has crazy power, and Ali let his guard down for one itty bitty second. One itty bitty second. Club, I'm really sorry, brother. Club, I'm sorry. Uh, hey, regroup, brother. Regroup, brother. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. We're with you. We're with you. So Ali, what happened here? Ali throws a jab and it missed, and and Iwu popped him. So he threw a jab that missed. Yeah. Oh, Iwu slipped the jab and perfect right on the chin. Wow. Felder knocked his chair over. Oh, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Yeah, nice bounce back. Appreciate you, Alex. Yeah, club. Listen, my last couple $5 plays on Tuesday have been shit. So we've been there. You're a good handicapper. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right. I we got to do the write up. There's not a whole lot to go on, but he's getting a contract. Iwu. Um, how the hell do I spell this guy's name? Baron Yeski. Baron Eski. I mean, power. All power punches. Haven't seen too much of haven't seen too much of him because all early round one finishes just I mean so I know what I saw from this guy in his other fights, and if he touches you, man, he's just got that freaking he's just got that power, that insane power. Listen to this guy. He's an animal, absolutely murdering goons. Thank you very much. I like fight. His judo. They said, we haven't seen your judo. Oh, come on. He doesn't have judo. Give me a break. There has never been a guy good at judo that can hit like that. Am I wrong about that? They're saying we haven't seen his judo yet. Wait, he's gonna just rip out some world class judo, even though he's just absolutely nuking guys. um, Listen, Tommy Gant, we love you, but when you're the biggest underdog on the card and you murder a guy with one punch, you're the new. I got to tell you, if Iwu gets a UFC fight, he can push Susarkaya for this season title of BMF. That's such a weird comment. Joe, Laura's always our BMF. We loved Laura the first broadcast she ever did. She is, I say this every week, she's perfect on Contender Series. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. She is the perfect interviewer. She's great on the call. She does her research. It's just a match made in heaven. Her and Contender Series forever. All right. Hey, thank you guys for getting the $5 play. The play last week sucked. We come back, we do this again, and I pledged that every week in Contender Series, my $5 Tuesday play was going to be a Contender Series play, and I'm sticking to it. I'm glad we cashed together, guys. The hardest hitting guy I knew was a youth Joe. Really? Okay. Um, I okay. So here's my read in Max and Lee Sosa. Max and Lee is super tall. He's super lanky, but he knows how to use these kicks. His leg kicks are ridiculously hard. His jabs are pretty good. He knows how to use his length really good. Sosa trains with Taporia. He can box. His father passed away when he was doing his weight cut, so he's dealing with some personal tragedy. Max and Lee moves really weird. It's an awkward movement. Like I think it throws people off. He's like really crisp and bouncy on the feet, but there's something weird about it, and I think guys struggle with it. Here's the thing: his little teeny little chicken legs. I just don't think if you can land like 3 or 4 leg kicks to Max and Lee, I think he's in trouble. If you can get to his chin and get in the clinch, I think he's in trouble. But you got to get through some nasty kicks and jabs coming at you. So if you're Sosa, you have to go through. You have to take some chances and duck and get inside and hope you don't get jabbed, kneed, but you cannot stay on the outside. Max and Lee will tear your legs to absolute shreds. I lean him. I have not bet it. I have not bet him. So I actually don't think this fight goes the distance. I think you're getting pretty good price on this. Max and Lee can do a leg kick TKO. He can do so much damage to your leg. I watched him do it to a guy. If Sosa's going to win, he's going to have to take chances. He's going to have to get inside. If he does, he can absolutely knock this guy out. If he does knock him out, don't be surprised if it's some like slip, dip inside, and uppercut. And Sosa knows he's going to have to take chances to beat this guy. I don't mind the under at all. Like, it's Contender Series. These guys, Sosa's been around long enough, and Max and Lee's been around long enough to know you got to win. This ain't going to be like McCory. It's not going to be like McCory. Like, it's not going to be like that. I think these guys are going to throw pretty hard. They're gunning for the contract. It's the main event on Contender Series, especially after that just happened. I don't know if they're watching fights, but if they got wind of what McCory did, and he might as well not even go out there. McCory, he can just go home. and then they just watch that guy nuke a guy. I think the under 2.5 is a solid play. I think somebody gets finished in this one. So okay, last taste test of the night. We're going sweet. I need a palate cleanser. S'mores bites from Chef Jeff. There's 0% chance that these beat the pretzels and the peanuts because, as you guys know, I much prefer savory over sweet. But I'm at least a good judge of the quality of the product. I can give an honest opinion. My personal preference, though, is those snacks over the sweet. Max, you're taking fight not to start round 3. Yeah, minus 125. I think that's solid. I wouldn't do the under one. Well, under 1.5. 20. Max, I think you're in the right ballpark. Under 2.5. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, Max, listen. This thing, I don't know if you can call peanuts sweet and savory, but the honey and the hot, this thing is pretty damn good. It's not beating Seth's beef jerky from last week. It's just not. So, all right, here we go. Chef Jeff's crunchy graham crackers, gooey marshmallow, and delicious chocolate. Chef Jeff did something very smart. He used a darker chocolate, not a milk chocolate. Perfect. Perfect with the marshmallow. I wanted more crunch. I wanted more crunchy texture, but the dark chocolate with the marshmallow is very well made. This is a fantastic sweet tooth snack. It's really good. Hey, okay, first off, Herbert under interceptions is my prop. I discovered that last year. Corbin's got plenty of his props that are his. Herbert under is my prop, John. That was mine. I was the one that actually discovered that category. It was like, have you guys noticed that there's a few quarterbacks that just don't throw interceptions? So I'm claiming that one as my prop. Seth's meat is so good. Brian, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very happy. You got this fight not to go with Bills and Packers to win. See, this is really smart. Steven, you're doing it right. We can look way ahead. You need parlay pieces. You can look ahead to this weekend. Absolutely. I ain't greedy. I give everyone credit when their plays hit. Yeah, Curtis. Yeah, Curtis. This is a play you play every week. Every week. Like you're probably going to get a better number. Just rinse and repeat on these no interception props. Our goal is not to go 1-0. Our goal is to 7-3, 8-2. We play it every single week. We keep going. So. Yeah, but that's part of the thing, Chris, is a lot of guys in the secondary can't catch. You hit them in the hands and they drop it. So it's pretty good. All right. Sosa or Lee? Raul, I lean Sosa. Or I'm sorry. I lean Lee. I think his length is just going to be too much. I lean Lee. I have not bet this with my own money, so take that for what it's worth. I have not bet on Lee. I think he wins, but I have not bet this. I think the unders are the way to go in this fight. Wrong pipe. Can these be the BMF? needs to be my own BMF. Rinse and repeat. Chris has it nailed. You do not need to research NFL that much. Bet these every week. Caleb, Herbert, Jalen, no interception. Aubrey, Fairbairn, over 1.5 field goals. Chris, I'll throw in Jordan Love, no interception. Find these props that you just play over and over and over again, and you don't have to research it. Justin Herbert had 3 games last year with interceptions in the regular season. How would you like to go 14-3? 14-3 on one prop. Chris, throw Baker. You got to throw Baker. Baker over 1.5 touchdown passes. All right, here we go. Main event. Max and Lee. We're rooting for unders here. We're rooting for violence. Here we go. Sosa's doing what he should, pushing the pressure, getting inside, not letting Lee stand on the outside. Sosa getting the clinch, trying to take him down, and he does. This is great work from Sosa. Great work from Sosa. This is exactly what he needed to do. Yeah, plus money. Sammy, plus money? You kidding me? Best prop over the last year and a half? Plus money. Sosa with good top position, good ground and pound there. Uh-oh. Maxim Lee is in trouble here. Sosa's landing some good shots. He's going to give up his back. He's going to give up his back to try and get to his feet. Lee does get to his feet, eats a big knee. Sosa trying to take him down again. Jumps on his back. Lee's too tall, though. Good knee from Sosa. Sosa is going balls to the wall early. Oh! Sosa tries to take down. He just barely misses it. They're up to the feet. Sosa's using a ton of energy. Trying to get the finish early. He is using a ton. In the clinch, there's no way Sosa can keep this pace up. There's absolutely no way. Pretty decent knees from Sosa in the clinch. Yeah, you guys in the chat, Walker, Brian, I agree. Like, if he doesn't get this finished, he might be smoked. You can get Lee at plus 230. All right, Sosa, good knee from Maxim in the clinch. So Lee has weathered the early storm, and he's actually not even wearing that much damage. We're under halfway through round 1. Lee gets out of there. They're circling around. So Lee goes for a pretty ridiculous spinning. Oh, look for the guillotine. Look for this guillotine. That is in choke. That is in deep. That choke is in deep. They are dry. Sosa's got his wits about him, but he is... I think Sosa's in trouble. That is in there. I can't see the other hand. No, the other hand is not there. So Sosa can... And Lee does have submissions on his... Lee has submissions on his resume, so he can do this. So, all right, so Sosa's going to get out of this. Minute 30 left. So Lee does not have this. He does not have that second arm in there. Sosa's going to get out of this. Sosa's weaseling out of this slowly. Now Sosa's going to work for this. It's almost like an arm triangle. Sosa gets out. Look for the ground and pound. 50 seconds left. Good elbow from Sosa. Lee with those long-ass legs, man. Boy, Sosa is working really, really hard. Good elbows from Sosa. He's landing and he's doing some damage. You see some cuts and some nicks on the face of Lee. Ten seconds left. Big round for Sosa. That's a lot of energy. All right, so Sosa used a lot of energy, but he did do some damage on Lee. Absolutely. That spinning kick was absolutely ridiculous. I'm with you, Charles. Like that was it's laughable. Round two starts. Big kick up the middle from Lee. Sosa's doing a good job closing the distance. He jumps in, lands a shot, but Lee circles out. There's that big leg kick from Lee. I mean, he just landed one of them and it hit. Sosa gets the clinch. Right back to the clinch. Lee tries to get out of there. Sosa lands some good lefts. Lee circling out. Sosa trying to close the distance. Good left from Sosa. He is all over Lee. Trying to get the takedown. Doesn't get it. Lands the knee in the clinch, but that was big that he didn't have the energy to get the takedown on Lee there. Trying to get the takedown. He does, but Lee gets right back up. Sosa's got the front headlock, lands a big knee on the break. There's another stupid spinning attack from Lee who just can't help himself. Jumping knee from Lee. Sosa going for the clinch. I am worried about our under here, guys. There's getting ready to be a break here. Lee tried to go for a choke, didn't quite get it. There's the break. Sosa landed a good jab. Big shot from Sosa. There's another big leg kick from Lee. Sosa lands an overhand right. Sosa staying on him. Lee circles out. He gets the distance, but Sosa moves in. Oh, Lee with a nice reversal here. Coming up on halfway through round two. Big shot from Sosa with the left. Just didn't quite land flush. Sosa pushing forward on Lee. Big shot from Sosa with the right. But we see him not clinching. Big leg kick from Sosa. Sosa's doing the right thing, which is just in Lee's face. Oh, big uppercut from Lee. Sosa clinches. He's got his hands locked trying to get this double leg. Not going to get it. Lee with the reversal. Lee's going to look for a submission here, and he's tall. He's got one arm. He's going to give it up. He's going to try and get the break on this clinch. Sosa tries a spinning elbow, doesn't land. Minute left. Sosa's getting tired. Good jab from Lee. Sosa lands a good shot. Lee with a nice counter. Lee's catching up to him. Oh, good body shot from Sosa. Big shot from Sosa to the head with his left. Coming up on 30 seconds. Here comes a knee or something in the clinch. A big elbow from Sosa. Oh, that jab landed from Lee. Under 10 seconds. All right, we're going to see round 3. Both these guys are tired. I'm terrified we're not going to get the finish just because these guys are exhausted. So they're telling Lee he lost these 2 rounds, which he did. Make no mistake, he did. So Sosa's probably going to clinch and just push up against the fence. Yeah, Lee, you got to start throwing, buddy. Yeah, there's the shoot from Sosa. Sosa gets the takedown. Lee's going to get back to his feet, but Sosa's going to keep on him. There's the break. Sosa still working the grappling. Gets the takedown. Sosa getting on the back of Lee. He's got hooks in. Cannot tell if he's got the full body triangle because they got that freaking UFC Fight Club QR code. Can we get that up there, please? All right, so he does not have the full. He doesn't have the full triangle in, but he's got big time dominant position. Sosa landing some good shots from the back. Ooh, Lee's covered up. Gets in the, trying to lock in the choke. That's a face crank. It's not under the chin. He's thinking about tapping. Oh, hey, fought the hands. Got Sosa out of there. But Sosa's going to try it again. He's got punches. He's got chokes. Oh, this is a tight squeeze. Maxim Lee's going to the ground. This is a weird choke. It's really awkward. It's kind of off to the side. Yeah, Lee's going to push it off to the side, but Sosa's going to be in dominant position here with 2 minutes 40 seconds left, and Sosa wants this finish. So Sosa's got punches. He's got submission attempts. Under 2.5, sadly, does not hit. Let's see if Sosa can at least get the finish. He just can't quite get this. He can't get the arms under the neck. Lee's doing a pretty decent job defending this, but Lee's just getting his ass kicked. Sosa gonna lean back, take the back of Lee here. Under a minute 30, Lee tries to switch positions. Sosa's not going for it. Still has the back, still has full mount. What a dominant performance from Sosa, man. We got a minute to go. See if Sosa gets him out of there. Got 30 seconds left. Lee fights off. We got 20 seconds left. This thing's going the distance. Yeah, this one's going the distance. Damn. Didn't see this one going the distance. Sosa get a contract from that? Underdog, dad passed away. Gotta believe he does, right? So, I would say the under 4.5 contracts hit. Well, stay with us, guys. We'll see if we need to do the write-up on Sosa. Andrew Sosa. We'll see. Chris, I agree with that. Just keep punching him. Probably, yeah, Vito, like, I mean, so Iwu was the BMF, unquestioned BMF for tonight. 30-26. Walker, it's fair, but biggest underdog on the card. Smoke shows a dude like that. It's just I mean, incredible moment, yeah, but it was got to be the winner. Does Maxim have a good chin, or was Sosa not really powerful in that one? Food for thought. All right. So Cody's getting a contract, Gant's getting a contract, Ewo's getting a contract. Sosa's, I believe, is the one in question. Thanks for joining us, guys. Much appreciated. Tuesdays are freaking awesome. Got a few more. We got four more Tuesdays, so join us here. No UFC this week. Allow me to promo our NFL picks. We have our prop pack that will be up. I'll probably put it up tomorrow. You get all of our NFL props from the beginning of the week all the way through Monday Night Football. You get all of them. We're 19 and 11, 19, 11, 16, 11, whatever. We hit 59% of our NFL plays this season. That is a perfect win rate. Like I would rather be at 50% than 80% right now because we can sustain 59%. We can't sustain 80%. So we're profitable, we're up, and I love this sustained rate. So jump on our prop pack. You get all of them. We're pretty high volume. We're betting a little bit amount, but we're high volume, so you're getting all of them. Like, what do we have? 14? How many plays do we have? 14. So, um, join the Discord, the Winning in the Shadows Discord channel, live betting NFL. We have a live betting channel in there. Hell, we got every sport imaginable: handball, volleyball, cricket. You name a sport, we've got a live channel. We got a channel where you can follow picks from a bunch of guys in there that are very knowledgeable. So, um, yeah, Sammy boy, we're putting the plays in small, so it's only going to be $15 each week. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. We put him in at a very low ranking. That's why it's only $15. But you guys can bet however much you want. If you guys have been betting big on the props and stuff, you're up really, really big. But we just put him in a very small percentage because we're pretty high volume. So I recommend betting him a little bit smaller because when you do high volume in NFL, you're gonna have a stinker week. It's just gonna happen. So, but at 59% win rate, we'll take that. We will be very, very, very happy if we end the year hitting 59% of our NFL props. So this is quite the interview here for Sosa. All right, here we go. Dana and the contracts. The only one. Someone get McCory off the stage, please. All right. The only one in question is Sosa, I believe. Here we go. Dana told McCoy to have a good night. All right. Gant gets in. All right, so Sosa makes it. All right, let's do our write-up on Sosa. He made it. Sosa, great forward pressure. Good takedowns. Trains with Taporia. I would say good game plan. Long fighter. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dana just felt Iwu's shoulders and muscles. Dana's giving his. Dana's attempting to look like a human being. Dana's attempting to look like a compassionate human being to Sosa. All right, guys. Thanks very much. It was a great night. Live bets sucked, but we know the $5 play is where it's at. Clients are happy. I'm happy. Successful night. Ooh, Canadian card coming up. Cody, I forgot about that. They get a Canadian card coming up. Cody's going to get on the Canadian card. Luke, his dad had prostate cancer for years and just passed away when he was doing his weight cut for this fight. So, yeah, Cody's totally going to get a fight on that Canadian card for sure. That's why Dane even says like, "Oh yeah, you're Canadian." Yeah. Gant's 32. He's got 4 or 5 years. He's got 4 or 5 years. Oh, club? Yeah, yeah. We can do that real quick. Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out just a second here. Oh, Louis, he's good. He's good. Trains with Taporia for. Tapology. Let's take a look here. All right, so that one's over. Oh, Robbie Ring. Robbie Ring is joining us again on Contender Series. We called that fraud getting his ass kicked last time. Although he's gone out, he's won 3. All right, we'll see if Robbie Ring got better. He's fighting a guy who's 21-5. Guy's 31. What the fuck? Did he start fighting at age 3? Not 2014. My God, how many fights this year? 1, 2, 3. This will be his 4th fight this year. All right, I don't know Javier Reyes. I'll look him up. Robbie Ring. Barbier, we could work on that photo. Choke, elbows, choke, KO. Don't know him. This guy German? No. Lithuania. Right, Cage Warriors, Cage. You smell fraud? Has a little whiff of fraud. Zurcher, we know Zurcher. Zurcher was on PFL about a year ago. Had some fights canceled. Wonder if there's an injury here. Why are you fighting? I'm going to have to look into this guy. Why are you fighting a bunch of times? You have 2 fights canceled in August. You're taking over a year off. There had to be an injury. I'll look into that one. But we know Zurcher. And he's fighting a Magomedov. Magomedov from... Okay. All right. So Zurcher's fighting a Magomedov. We'll see if he's good. All right, women's fight. We know Sofia Montenegro. Where have we seen her from? I looked her up on some fight. Who'd she? Not a very good record, but I know I've seen her somewhere. I'll have to see where she comes from. She is fighting a woman. She is fighting a woman, Chavez, who has fought someone that's 0-0, 0-4, record deemed ineligible, 0-0, 0-2, and went to distance, and 0-2. Her opponents have a combined no wins. Interesting. Oliveira. Boy, he's fought a bunch of nobodies. Who is this guy? Guy hasn't fought in a year and a half? How old is he? 29? Okay. Red flags galore on this guy. Rafael Tobias. This guy's fighting winning fighters. Winning with leg kicks. Punches. This Tobias guy's probably going to be a minus 600. All right. Should be good. I'm interested in how good Robbie Ring has gotten, and he's fighting a guy that's already had 26 professional fights. How old is Robbie Ring? 25. That's why we didn't like Robbie Ring. He was young. He wasn't ready for it. He was undefeated coming into that. Yeah, we knew Luis. Yeah, Pajuelo was. Okay. All right, I want to go look at Robbie Ring because we had a damn good read on Robbie. So Robbie's had a submission over a chump, a KO over a chump, Submission over a guy with a winning record. All right, what's George Shepard been up to? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This is who Robbie Ring is beating? Here's another guy that Robbie Ring is beating. This guy, Alexander Riggs, seems like he might be a real fighter. I stand. I sit here stand corrected. Man, if I could fade Robbie Ring twice on Contender Series, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'll have to research all these guys like I normally do, off just the tap, just doing tapology ratings, and this Tobias. I bet he's gonna be a massive favorite. This women's fight could be greasy as fuck. And Zurcher, I'll have to look and see if there was an injury, because again, makes no sense. This guy fights multiple times a year, and then he took a year and a half off. Had to be an injury. And he's fighting an undefeated Magomedov. Magomedov is 26. Magomedov is 26, and he's beating guys. He's beating guys with winning records. All of them have the letter V in their name. Like, this could be a... Maybe that's our play. Even without looking, maybe this Tobias and Magomedov. You give me an undefeated Magomedov and Rafael Tobias. We'll see. Where can I see the Sosa fight? ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Trying to get some sleep. Thanks for joining us. We'll be here next week. Wager Talk today, Monday through Friday, and of course, NFL Prop Pack. That'll be up tomorrow. All NFL props from here all the way through Monday Night Football, all in one pack, one price. And we're hitting 59% of these bad boys for the first 2 weeks. So, all right, I'm out of here. Thanks very much. Have a great Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow.